Welcome back, guys. This is Dr. Satpute from Stock Market Files. In this video, we are going to learn how to use stochastics along with candlesticks, right? So, guys, stochastics is one kind of oscillator which looks like this. This stochastics has two lines. You should not. The colors may not be exact same. I just the colors are only for demonstration purpose. The colors may be different. The colors here has nothing to do with the actual colors in the stochastics oscillator. I have only used this color for this video purpose. Okay, so the stochastics has two lines. The first line is called as percent %K line. You can see here this line is called as percent %K line. This line. And this second line, which you can see this blue line, is called as percent %D line. So percent %K line and percent %D line, there are these two lines in the stochastics oscillator. Now the stochastics can be traded in two ways, right? There are two ways to trade the stochastics. So this percent %K line is called as faster line, faster moving line, and this is percent %D line is called as slow moving line. Okay. Now there are two ways to trade the stochastics. First is the crossover. When this faster line crosses over this slow line, this is one way. Either crosses from above to below, or from below to above, right? So there are like here, this is the crossover. This is one crossover, and this is second crossover, right? So we can trade the stochastics when the crossover happens. The second way to trade the stochastic is when we observe divergence. Divergence, right? So what do you mean by divergence? Let me tell you first. So when the price is making highs like this, high, right? Right. So this is one high made by the price. This is second high made by. That means the price is making higher highs, right? The price has moved high here, high up, right? Then it went down. Then again it went up, right? So the price is making higher highs, right? So this is higher highs. But at the same time, if the stochastic is making the lower lows like this lower highs, lower highs like this. This is a high, and this high is lower than this high. So lower high, the price is making higher highs, but the stochastic is making lower highs. This is called as negative divergence. This is negative divergence, and this is an indication that the market may go down from here, right? You see, the price at this point is making higher high, but the stochastic is making lower highs, right? So this is negative divergence. On the contrary, if the price is moving down, right, this is a low made by the price, and again it's a new low. Price is making lower lows, but the stochastic is making higher highs like this, right? This price is making lower highs like this. This is a high, this is one more high, lower highs or lower lows, but the price is making higher highs, right? Like this. This is called as positive divergence. Positive divergence, when the price is making lower highs, but the stochastic is making higher highs, right? So this is called as positive divergence. It indicates that the prices may go higher from here, right? So let me show you one more time. So this is, if this kind of divergence is made by the stochastic, this is called as positive divergence. It is the stochastic is making higher highs, right? If this kind of divergence is made by the stochastics like this, this is called as negative divergence, right? So if these divergences we will have a separate video on divergences, how to trade divergences. But the stochastics can be traded when we observe the divergence, right? Now let us come back to our original point. How do we trade this stochastic oscillator with the candlesticks? Now, every oscillator is in oversold and overbought scenario situation, right? Normally, we have when the oscillator is in the 30%, lower 30%, it is oversold. When the oscillator is oscillating in this area, 30% area, lower 30% area, it is called as oversold. Or when it is above 70%, right? Above 70%, it is called as overbought. When it is in the above 70%, it is overbought. When the oscillator is below 30%, it is oversold. Now we have to have these situations, right? In order to trade the stochastic oscillator, first it should be it should be either in overbought or oversold area, right? It should be either in overbought or oversold area, right? That is the first condition. Second condition, you must observe the crossover, right? Either in overbought or oversold area. This crossover must be observed in overbought or oversold area, right? So let's say this kind of this is and so let's say this is the crossover which observe, and this crossover is in the 30% area, oversold area. This is the oversold area, it was oversold, and we observe this crossover, right? This is percent K line crossing over percent D line. This is percent D line, percent K line is crossing over this percent D line. So this is a positive crossover, right? We observe a positive crossover and it is in the oversold. Now, so this crossover, when we can trade this crossover, when we have a candlestick pattern, bullish candlestick pattern. This is a positive crossover, so we must observe a bullish candlestick pattern, right? Now, when can we observe a bullish candlestick pattern? For the candlestick pattern to be bullish, the market must be in the downtrend, right? So let's say the market was in the downtrend here, and here we observe some bullish candlestick pattern, right? Like maybe single candlestick pattern like a hammer, right? We observe hammer here, right? Market was in the downtrend at the support level. We observe this hammer, right? And this hammer, after we observe this hammer, we also observe this crossover on the stochastic indicator, right? So this is a very strong bullish trade. You can take a bullish trade here when we observe this bullish hammer or any bullish candlestick pattern like morning star or engulfing bullish engulfing pattern or a piercing pattern, whatever pattern, bullish pattern you observe here, right? And this pattern is confirmed by the crossover. You see, you will observe this pattern first. You will observe this pattern first, and then you will observe this crossover, because these indicators are lagging indicators. They are not leading indicators, right? So that's why they are derived from the price action, right? So you will observe the price action first. That is this bullish pattern you will observe first, and then this bullish. When if you observe this crossover, so this pattern is confirmed. This candlestick pattern is confirmed. Then you can take a bullish trade here, right? So that is how you can trade the stochastic. So let me summarize, guys, what I said. What I said is, if you want to trade using a stochastic, first observe a bullish or bearish pattern, candlestick pattern, right? When you observe bullish or bearish candlestick pattern, now let's say we observe bullish pattern, right? Then we will look at the stochastics. We will look at the stochastics, right? Now the following conditions should be satisfied by the stochastics. We are going for a bullish trade, right? So that's why these conditions. We must observe a positive crossover. That is percent K line crossing percent D line, percent D line from below. That means this kind of crossover, right? This is percent D line and this is percent K line, right? So this is from below, this is crossing, right? So this should be observed, and that crossover should be in oversold area, right? So if we observe these two conditions, a bullish candlestick pattern which is confirmed by this bullish crossover in the oversold area, then we can take a bullish trade. You can take, or you can buy the stock, you can buy the call option, or you can buy the futures of that particular stock or index, right? So guys, I hope this video will help you. It was slightly lengthy video, maybe slightly tricky to understand, but hope this will help you. And please stay tuned to watch the live examples of this. I'm going to take live examples of this in the charts. So thank you so much for guys for watching this. Thank you so much. Please stay tuned.